I'll go with Weidman. I'll go with Weidman. I think that the wrestling is going to be the difference, especially he's southpaw, Belfort, so the legs right in front of him, and you know, Weidman is a big guy, and it's going to be interesting to see Vitor without, you know, the TRT too. You know, the thing is, I always say that, you know, drugs don't give you skills, but you know, with the explosiveness and all those things, I can't wait to see Vitor perform without that. But I'm going with the Weidman.
Of course, I'm interested to see what Vitor comes back like as a clean individual. We'll see what he's capable of, and just want to see the fights.
Interesting, you know. I would have said that the TRT, Vitor has a chance of beating anybody, you know. But seeing some of the recent photos, you know, they don't tell everything. But I'll go with Weidman on this one.
In my career already, I believe I've fought a couple of people that are on the same kind of, let's just say, to the gills is what I'm going to say. And just the idea that is actually a confidence booster. If you have to fight someone that doesn't think that it can do as well as you without taking something else, you already have a mental edge.
Chris is awesome. I mean, I've sparred with him on several occasions, done a lot of jiu-jitsu with him in New York and stuff, and you know, he's a real hard-nosed guy, a lot of talent. You know, he's not going to be easily broken as a champion. It's gonna take a very talented person to, to take it away. I thought personally Lyoto Machida would have been his hardest test, and it was a great fight, a hard fight, and you know, I think those two are like at the top of the food chain in that division.
Chris Weidman's awesome. I've trained with him firsthand. I've wrestled with him. I've boxed with him. I mean, the guy's unbelievable. He's a phenomenon. He's great everywhere. He's going to be one of the great legends. He's one of the few guys who's got it all. You know, one of the handful that's got it all. I think he's going to be a champion for a long time. I think he's got to watch the first round. I think Belfort is dangerous with TRT. Without TRT, forget all that. First round, he's the most dangerous. After that, you have more of a chance to subdue him. And I think Weidman's smart enough to do that.
Vitor Belfort came back and he's ripped through the division. So, yeah, without a doubt, of course he could. But I don't know. I go Weidman for this one.
Weidman. He's just so good everywhere. And I think if it starts going bad on the feet, he'll put him on the mat and be able to have his way with him there.
Chris Weidman, because he's young, he's hungry, he's champion, he's strong. Now he have good experience for 5-round fight, and Belfort is legend. You know, he's maybe 10 years in top 10, and this guy is legend. But I believe Chris Weidman.
I think this one's going to be a really interesting fight because you throw in the fact that this is now the third southpaw that Weidman has fought, and all dominant past champions or present champions at the time, never being defeated and never really losing. He doesn't know how to lose, and there's no real blueprint to beat him. And you throw in the fact that he has that confidence aside with, we don't really know which Vitor is going to show up. Obviously, it wasn't technicality of cheating at the time, but TRT, his need or his want or whatever you want to mix it all in for that, and then coming off without that, you gotta just kind of see where his confidence is, because Vitor's worst enemy is Vitor.
Vitor, I believe he's his best moment in his career. He's 37 years old, but he fights like 21, 22 years old. And, you know, it's going to be a tough fight. Weidman is a champ. He proved. He fought 2 times against Anderson. He fought against Lyoto Machida. He proved he has courage to fight 5 rounds. I believe Vitor, he'll win this fight, in my opinion. I believe first, second round, Vitor is really dangerous. And for sure, he's gonna hit Weidman, and then you're gonna see how can the champion handle Vitor's punch. It's gonna be an amazing fight. My prediction is victory for Vitor Belfort.
At the beginning, for example, the first round, the second round, Vitor has more chance than Chris Weidman because he's a very explosive guy. He has a very hard punch, and he moves a lot now. He can kick, he can punch, and he can avoid the takedowns. But if the fights go to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th rounds, I think Chris Weidman has much more chance because he's a wrestler. He knows how to take someone down, and he can keep the fights on the ground. He tries to submit someone and score points.
Belfort is a really good. He's strong. He's explosive. In the first 3 minutes, he's danger. Anyway, I don't know how his cardio going, no, but in the first round, he have a 100% chance. I hope Belfort won. No, he represents Brazil. He's a good athlete. but it's very hard for him because Weidman start to grow, feel confidence. He start there's a fight against Machida. He's doing good, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But it's tough for him.
I definitely believe Belfort can do it, and I think so because Belfort, he's been in this game for 18 years. You know, he's been on this stage many, many times, and lately he's been looking amazing. People are like, whoa, he's not on TRT no more, but I think he still can do it. I think he still has a lot in his tank. I mean, Chris Weidman, he really came into his own his last fight with Lyoto Machida. That fight to me was probably fight of the year in so many respects, and it was really Weidman's coming out party, you know. So with that said, it's gonna be a hell of a fight, but I gotta ride with Vitor, man.